All right, everybody, we're gonna show you how we fish with sticks.
Fishing with sticks. Just wait, gotta put my hat down. Cold out here. So yeah, we've been getting a lot of questions about how we fish with sticks. You know, a lot of guys understand the concept, they understand the basics, but they've never really done it. Up here in the valley, everyone uses sticks. I didn't even know about tip-ups till I was like, honestly, like a teenager. I'd never seen one. I generally like hazel brush. That's normally the go-to. My old man always said hazel brush is the key. It's got the perfect play, but this rod is good, so I picked the nice flimsiest one I could. It's like a nice ugly stick. First off, clear the slush away from your hole. Don't be a dummy and make it harder to get the fish out when you actually get them. And then what we would normally do is have a chisel and kind of chisel a hole where you're going to put the base of the stick. Seeing as there's a ton of snow, lots of slush to make, we won't do it today. It's cold, so it's going to freeze around the base. But you kind of want to start with taking your stick, finding where the tip is going to be over the hole. So right about here looks good. And then take my slush. I'll normally put my feet on each side of the stick. I'll scoop a bunch of slush out. You know, you want to kind of make a nice, generous amount of snow around the base, especially if you don't have a chisel to get it already put into the ice, just because this is going to be your base that's holding your line from going down the hole. Use your feet, you know, pack the base in there nice and tight. Get all around it, packed solid. This is how you do the special knot that bewilders everybody. There. Okay, so yeah, you can take your two singles, right? You can use trebles if you want to. I'll take my two singles. You're gonna place them back to back, eye to eye, so that they're facing different ways, just like that. Run your line through the both of them, like so. And you're gonna pull yourself about, I do 6 to 8 inches. You're gonna hold that tag end of the line between your index finger and your thumb. Keep that tag end up here. You're gonna wrap, these two hooks are sitting like that, opposite. You're gonna wrap around your fingers and you're gonna do a simple, it's just a granny knot. So you see how I have it wrapped right around? I'm bringing these two hooks through and back through both pieces of line. And then continue to hold on to that tag end and pull that line tight so that you're gonna have a nice
big loop, basically.
See, so that's sitting there, so and that gives you the option to have your hooks.
This is open.
And your hooks are spread, and then that's why I face them different ways, because I'm gonna have one pointing towards the head and one pointing towards the tail, so that way either way the fish grabs it, we're gonna hook them. Then I'll normally throw a sinker on that tag piece just to kind of keep it all together. So there's bottom, I have all my slack. You can see lots of slack here in the line. You know, there's no hook there. I'm gonna pull, pull, pull till I feel weight. Nice little pulls. Okay, there's bottom. So when I find bottom, I'm gonna grab it at the ice, so it kind of gives you an easier perspective. There's bottom. Between my fingers is bottom, right? However high I pull this off the ice, that's how high off bottom here. You gotta think of it that way. And this knot is also a good one. So you don't want knots in your line, right? That's the worst thing you can have, is a knot in your line. It's gonna snap, especially if you hook into a big fish. So slip knots work great for this. You take your line, you double it over, and same sort of thing. You bring it back around your fingers.
Just a granny knot again.
And through itself, a granny knot, but it's doubled over so that it's gonna slip. If you hook onto a fish, it's gone. So you're not gonna snap your line. So I got a nice loop here. We're about a foot off bottom. You always want to make sure, wrap your spool of line around the stick at least once. And if there's any underbrush down here, try and break it off, because that's a bad spot to get line stuck to it, and it'll snap on you if you're into big fish. Put my spool a couple feet back. Sometimes it's even nice to make a little divot for it. And then you're going to take a flagging tape or electrical tape, whatever, I put it above the knot always, because if you put it below the knot, you're gonna deal with it slipping right down to your hook all day. Same thing with the flag, just a granny knot. Simple stuff. This is exactly how a walleye bite will look on a stick. He's gonna grab it, you're gonna see the rod do that, and then just like walleye move, nice slow, he's gonna pull, and that rod is just gonna bend, 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 gone. He's gonna swim with that slack. Okay, big suckers, guys. You don't wanna kill the minnow. So you just take the hook through the skin, like so. I'm just underneath the skin. You can see the hook. And I'm gonna bring it up. And I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna face it the complete opposite way. You wanna make sure this loop isn't twisted. You're gonna take your other hook right through the skin, just like this, just underneath it. You don't wanna hook them through the spine. You're gonna spine them. They're not gonna swim, they're gonna die. Just through the skin. And that minnow is gonna swim around. He's got a hook on each side, pointing each way.
There we go. Down to bottom, and your flag's already got the mark set. And you're fishing.
Yeah, we're set at bottom. A foot off bottom, we're good to go.
Oh, he's on Brendan now.
Yeah, this one's a little more aggressive, right? He's looking right at me.
Oh, 2 marks.
Yeah. Puts it in the mud.
Whoever's filming you can right off.
Yeah, right in the fish hole,
Yeah.
right, Keith? Oh.
Oh, give it to him. Yeah!
There we go. Just a little guy. Oh, no, a little more weight now.
Is it an
There's
eater?
not you-
Pull my transducer there. That's not a bad one. 3 pounds.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Nice eater. Right on. It's early.
Look what he bet on.
The Wonder
The
Bread.
old Wonder Bread, Keeg.
Right on. Good job, bud. Hey, on the jig.
Another.
Beauty. Hold
just
him up.
coming in.
He's an eater in my books.
That's a perfect eater for sure.
It's about a
Not very fat though, eh?
20 inch.
No, that's a small one. We're looking for bigger than him.
Yeah, so nice little Walter. That's a good eater size. We're looking for big ones tonight. That's what we're after. We were told 2 or 3 bites, big ones. So I wasn't expecting an eater. Let go of the other one that I caught 2 days ago, the nice eater, so I think I will keep it. Perfect size. Take it home, couple nice fillets.
Mm-hmm.
There we
Good
go,
job, bud.
guys.
On the jig. That's
On the
awesome.
jig.
Hammered it.
Hammered.